Today's video is going to be the clean girl makeup. I want to show you guys how I got this makeup look because it's kind of a perfect everyday makeup, but it's a little bit more elevated than a no makeup look because it's just more kind of like camera ready, will last longer. It's very foolproof. I feel like it's good for all skin types. And also, I just wanted it to be like a chatty getting ready with me video where I talk about some struggles, some things I've been through modeling for the past 7-8 years, things that we might relate on, and also where we're going with this channel. So if you want to see this makeup look and hear a little bit about that, please keep watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, comment. Every comment I respond to, and I love to see what you guys give me back in feedback, ideas, makeup that you love, that you want me to try next. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, please keep watching. This is always and forever going to be my favorite makeup base for all skin types. Someone asked in the other video, because I talk about the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Primer. I feel like that one's really good for foundations, more of like a lotion, and this one is more serum-like. So it depends on what you're going for. If you have oily skin, this might be better because it plumps the skin as a serum rather than a moisturizer. That has a little bit more thickness to it. It's definitely not thick, it's definitely lightweight, but I still feel like if you have super oily skin, this serum soaks in a lot faster. The next product is the Ilia Skin Tint. This is in BOM, Bomb Bomb? Yeah, that's the color. This serum skin tint, SPF 40, it's easy, you know? I love my Typology serum so much. I talk about this all the time and they are similar feels. This one doesn't have SPF, it's more, I don't know. I love them both. They're very similar and they're also very unique. But I just put a little bit of this. You can see how runny this is. This Typology is not as runny. I also think that this color is a little bit light for me, but we're just gonna go with it. The conversation topic of the day I really want to focus on is body image, because that's something I have dealt with, struggled with for the entirety of my modeling career. I didn't realize how much the youth of my brain being told how to like lose weight, lean out, be a model. I was willing to do anything. I basically starved myself for 4 months and I looked unhealthy, but in my mind, I looked great. And then I also felt like I wasn't skinny enough. Like, at what point is enough? Are you like small enough? What time do they say like you're great? And I have to say, other than when I first started modeling, when I signed originally, my manager, mother agent said, also look at the skin. It's so good. This tint is really great. It's OG. Everyone I feel like knows about this one. I also put it on my mom's skin who's 63 and it looked so beautiful on her. It wasn't even that I was told I had to look a certain way with modeling. It was that I made myself believe that I had to like compare myself to the girls who are doing really well that look a certain way. But what I've learned is it's not about what they look like, because what they look like and what they're doing might be working for them, but you can't compare yourself to other people because it might be working for them, but it might not work for you because you're a different person. You're selling different things. You have a different style. You don't need to like change your hair to look like someone else because they're doing really well. You don't need to lose 10 pounds because it's so hard to look at your body and be like, oh my God, I look amazing. Okay, we're just gonna put a tiny bit of concealer on. This is my favorite, I'm kind of running out of it. The Tower 28 concealer in color K-Town. It's just like, I have neutral undertones, so it just like works really well with my skin tone. And then this is the BOM concealer brush. I mean, it's just kind of like an all over brush. BOM 260 from Omnia, love it. Blends in like a beauty blender sponge, but it's a brush and it just like, it doesn't eat up the product, which I love so much. Modeling has made me very self-aware, has made me very insecure. I wouldn't say it's made me confident. I appear confident. I model as if I'm confident. I try and do all the things, but at the end of the day, every morning I wake up, still to this day, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, micro-analyzing, evaluating everything. I'm not one of those people who can eat whatever I want and look super skinny. I need to be very careful, which has been a blessing because that makes me a very healthy person. Like, I'm a very, very healthy eater, and it's because I have to be in order to fit this physique, and I have to work out. I work out twice a day right now, and I try so hard to be on top of my fitness in order to enjoy food because I love food. And so I try to be like so ultra healthy, and then I see my friends who can just eat whatever they want, and then I'm like, can I eat whatever I want? Is it all in my head? And then I start to like gain weight mentally, but I'm not even necessarily gaining weight. This is the Typology Tinted Lip Oil with vitamin E and squalane. I have all the different colors of it, and I really love them all. But it's a really good lip like hydrator that's not sticky. Next is contour. This is the Say Contour in Sand. This is their, not even contour, it's called Dew Bronze. So I just put some on the back of my hand like this, in with my Makeup by Mario brush, and blend it out on the brush, get it all well dispersed. Kissy face, and then in the hollows of the cheek, not going too far to the front, just blending it in. And remember, I learned all these tricks, tips and tricks from the professionals, because ever since day one, I've been obsessed with makeup, and I'll sit there and I'll watch them do all the things. So I guess another thing I could say that I learned from my years of modeling is how to do my makeup and hair, and how to style, how to dress like a model, how to present myself like a model. Another thing I learned through modeling that will be really good in just like any business career is to treat the people who work with you and for you like people. Give them gifts, go see them, take them to dinner. My agents, I try to prioritize relationships with them because they're important to me. It's important to make the relationship more than just a work transaction. For blush today, this one is from Rare Beauty. The packaging is stunning. This is the color Bliss. It's kind of more of a matte color, but it's super pigmented, way more than a tiny bit, but we'll go with it. And the Say brush because it's my favorite one for blush. You know, it's just one of those things where you really have to treat your own business like a business, and if you don't, people won't respond respectfully, kindly, nicely. They won't prioritize you. I get rebooked on jobs quite often. People want me back because I'm pleasant to work with. I'm bright, I'm kind, I help. Like, I don't just sit there. I'm the talent. I'm priority. I'm not gonna help you lift anything. And although they're like, no, stop, like you don't need to do that, I still go to my way to do that because it just shows who you are as a person, and people love good people. Especially when you're living in a place like LA, you just wanna be kind. People want to feel loved and respected and the whole thing. So if I can help someone's day be brighter, I'm going to. And it's also the stigma too that is kind of true with models, especially I feel like, not to bash anyone, especially anyone of any age, but when I was younger, I had this like standoffish energy, especially when I would go home to Ohio and I would see my friends and I would have this like I'm better than you mentality because I moved to the big city. It was hard to balance that, and also I was partying a lot, and when I'm partying a lot, I'm drinking a lot, my skin looks really bad, and then I'm energetically bogged down because I'm not taking care of myself. And there are so many models that do that. I mean, how can you possibly show up in the world as a really awesome, cool, fun, like healthy person if you're partying all the time? Like, it shows through your skin, through your face, through your body. The truth is, I feel like we all need to go through that phase. I'm really glad I did. I don't have any regrets during that time. So that's really good, but also I probably could have been kinder to myself and my body and prioritized my health. Outside of that though, it's made me very personable and very lively, and being in LA and living in the right area has taught me about friendships and how to like have true relationships with people and how to show up in them. And it's something that I wasn't ever realizing when I was living in the wrong area. So moving to LA, it was really hard in the beginning. And I know that there are so many models that I'm close with that are younger, just moving here, just figuring it out. And I'm on set with them and they're talking about how hard it is to be here, how hard it is to make money. And I've had a couple friends like completely move away, kind of giving up on their dreams, but rather not. They're kind of just transitioning and moving to somewhere else that they thought would be better. And it's a hard place to live. Any city, if you don't connect with the right people. Like, for example, when I first moved to LA, I met like the worst people, and I was partying so much and I was doing all these things. It only lasted like 6 months, but it felt like an eternity. And I was there just like I wasn't really doing the best of the best things for myself. Just put it that way. This is a palette that I'm going to be using called Nude Mood from ColourPop. I get this at Ulta, and I just like to use these 2 colors, these 3 colors, these 4 colors, pretty much to just deepen my crease a tiny bit and to get rid of any like concealer line. Forgot to mention my trick with the Q-tip that I've talked about in every video is just taking away some of that extra concealer under the eyes and on the lid, because those are the areas that have makeup buildup where you don't need makeup there at all anyways. So just taking away the excess is the best way to make makeup look better. That blush was actually so pretty because it's kind of matte, so it dries down really nicely and it doesn't move around, which I really like. Next up is highlighter. This is from Westman Atelier, and it has like the magnet closed top, and it's called Lit Up is the color. Go on my 2 fingers, just a tiny bit of the product, and then bring it onto the high point. This is like ultimate clean girl makeup. If you have something matte, or if you have makeup that's a little bit heavier because you might have more to cover up, I recommend using a highlighter like this that doesn't have glitter or shimmer to bring life back into the skin. So if it's too matte there, just bring it back to life. On the topic of comparing ourselves to other people, I know we already kind of covered this, but just to reiterate, I do it all the time, really do. Like, I was in my workout class this morning and this girl was working out next to me and I was like, you are so skinny, so lean, like what do you eat? How are you doing that? And I look at myself and I'm like, ugh, I try so hard. I work out so much. I eat so healthy. I've tried so many different things. And you know what? My method to this new, like, trying to figure it out version of me is let's do it together. My next little series that I want to do, not how to lose 10 pounds, but let's lose 10 pounds together. So I feel like we can really build something good here with a relationship with each other where you're motivating me, I might be motivating you, and we're just seeing what works, because everyone's body is so different. I don't want to be the person to get on here and be like, here's how to lose weight, because that's not fair. I really, like, I watch the videos and I do all the things. What works for you might not work for me, and it's just, I've tried it all, and I'm finding that maybe the issue with me not being able to like look as lean as I want to is that I'm not giving things enough of a chance. My boyfriend will be like, you'll do something for a month and then you'll fall off and do something different for a month because you feel like it's not working. If I stick with something long enough, it might work. So let's do that together. My next thing is, like, I've been getting on the Peloton for 30 minutes every day, cycling for 10 miles, and then in the morning I'll do like a 45-minute hot, like, heated workout class, kind of like a cardio, lightweight to 8-pound weight, kind of like a full body situation. That's been my workout stack, but I'm not really seeing results the way I would like to. So yeah, maybe it's my diet. I don't know. I eat so clean and so healthy. So we're gonna figure it out together, and I'm gonna share with you what I'm eating now. I have been taking progression photos of like back then and like some other time, and I'll see a photo of me and be like, oh my gosh, I look terrible. Then I'll see a photo of me the next day and be like, oh, I look great. It's like, what was I wearing? What was I doing? Like, when was my period? There's so many factors that make you look bigger than you are during certain times. It's just important to know what your body's going through and kind of like keep tabs on that. What I've been doing now is eating more protein and snacking less. Like, I used to buy hummus and vegetables and I would have that as a snack, and then I would realize I wasn't hungry for lunch because I would overeat like a whole tub of hummus, and then that would like lead me to not having any protein during my lunch because I wouldn't eat any lunch really, and I don't have like proper meals. So what I'm trying to do is have balanced, proper meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with protein, and eating within 30 minutes of my workout, and we're just gonna see what that does, because it seems like that's what the internet is telling me that I need to do, and so we're actually going to debunk that together. I'm using the Thrive mascara, and this one is in color Crystal. I really love it. I am a jibber jabber today. I feel like I cannot stop talking. And then I just go in with a clean spoolie and just feather out the lashes so they're not so clumpy. So I just got 2 huge boxes. This one from Refi. Look at this. This is all their lip liners. But then also got this from Say, which is all their lip glosses and some lip liners that just launched. So exciting. I have one of these and I don't know which color. I think it might actually be this one. These ones are glittery, and then the browns and the darks, and oh my gosh. Since we're doing a clean girl makeup but I wanted to show on camera, let's try the Say just because it has glosses as well. And then in another video I can test out the Refi because I'm excited. The one that I picked is called French. And this is their new lip liner. An overline. Oh, it's like a soft pink. Nice. Cute. This one's calling my name. It's called Bounce. Blending it in. Clean girl makeup. Hello, this is the biggest trick ever. If you use your finger and you dab in your lip color, it will just disperse the product a little bit so it's not like a harsh line. It just like actually looks like your lips are bigger than they are. This is a completed look. Well, let me take these out. Okay, great. This is the completed look. No makeup slash clean girl makeup slash camera ready makeup. I also feel like we could connect on a couple things, hopefully, and within the next couple videos I'll be sharing more about like my health journey and my process and where I'm trying to go and where I'm at, and like let's just do it together. I think it would be really fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for coming here and supporting me. I really love this journey that we're going to be on together. Love you all so much, and until the next video, take care.